Good morning. For all Indians, and early good morning to UK, and good evening in US. So respecting the Guru, why, what is the criteria of a Guru, who is a Guru, what are his qualities, being explained by Shankaracharya, because that was the 8th century. By then, just like now, it is 21st century and we don't have respect for a Guru. So also it happened by the time Shankaracharya came, he realized again all witchcraft practices, Vamachara practices, cult practices, ascetic practices, experience-oriented tantra practices were prevailing. Almost 80 kinds of different cults he saw. And none of the cults have actually the technology of self-realization. All they are experience-oriented. Number two, so it is for seeking some favor. So for seeking in favor of, for name, fame, wealth, that's how it has become. Then the Shankaracharya has to again, like Dharma Samsthapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge, in order to establish the Dharma back. And he struggled and he understood. So it is all again duality practices people are doing. And so the goal is singularity. One has to become an observer. And that's how he established the concept called only singularity, Advaita, Advaita, Advaita. Your goal is only Parabrahma, nothing else. The reason is for you entropy and singularity. Duality means you always have two choices to make for an ordinary person. Always you have two decisions to make, to whether to join the kid in this school or in this school. Whether in the college, which profession you should have, art or science. If it is a science, which science? If it is, when it comes to falling into this or that, this or that, this or that, that's called Dvandva. So Patanjali says, often it is misunderstood, Dvandva. Duality. What vanishes is the duality vanishes. So not only the pairs will vanish, it's not the pairs vanish, it is duality, Dvaita, whether you call Dvandva or whether you call Dvaita, it is the same, duality. The duality is, so by default the nature is running on the principle of like a wave. This is the reason all this amplitude is because of noise, and this is what is born out of silence. And duality, peak and trough, and this is what duality is. Duality is the nature of a wave, and singularity is the nature of a particle. And we can see our duality. While we go to the office, and we should only see the road and office, but you see this side, you see that side, you see this side, you see that side, some girl you see attracted, and you see some boy gets attracted, and you see some car gets attracted. This is your duality. And you can't drive your car straight, it goes like this. All that, and at home, and your wife is explaining something, partner is explaining, you won't listen. Your attention is somewhere. And children are explaining, your attention is somewhere. So the duality is uncertainty. It is when this wave, all that if you observe the breath pattern, every emotion, every sickness produces and enormous disturbances in the duality. All it is a duality. Fluctuations is a duality. Fluctuations. Your mood, your emotion, your everything is duality. If the fluctuations are not there, and then that is called singularity. That only comes. A wave principle is, so all elementary particles, anions and fermions and bosons and further down and further down when you go, a pentaquarks, or further when you go down, dark matter, dark energy, is all the field of, it is only a gravity. It is only a field of duality. So, Dvaita, as long as it is a white hole phenomenon, once you are in this, that's all. You are bound to, you can't come out of that. By default, everyone has the Dvaita. And the only way, the modern quantum physics says, if you become an observer and all these elementary particles, dark energy, dark matter, and behaves like a particle. So if an observer is there in the house, elderly, so some 10 generations living together, and the kid will be properly, he will have a discipline, he will have a proper understanding, because he will see how the generations passed. You can see in the kings, queens, saints, the lineage. It is all about grandparents, grandparents if they are there. That is the greatest strength in a family. And because you won't behave abnormally. So because under their observation. Without observation you behave. In a nuclear family is the today cause of the suffering and indiscipline. All alone you want to live like a predator. So naturally by default you behave. All your habits are bound to damage you, spoil you only. If you want to be disciplined, always seek an elder with you. Keep your parents with you, keep your grandparents with you, so who are matured enough so that you behave properly. And so the goal is singularity when you observe. And so that's what and declared by the Prophet upon enlightenment. Yesterday night, and is the first day of so Ramadan. So Ramadan, Ramadan. So it is an Arabic word. So Ramadan is the month, 9th month of the calendar of the Muslims. And why it is celebrated? So Buddha has revealed his first discourse called Dharma Chakra Parivartana Sutta, the wheel that transforms you, the time and space of the laws of nature that governs everything. And so what is the time, what is the space? That space and time is decided by the laws of nature, governs by dharma, and that is the science behind the time and space. And Dhamma Chakra Parivartana, transformation. If you understand the life, the cycle of birth and death can be finished, immortality. So the first discourse of the Buddha as always celebrated as a festival. So also the first time, so the Prophet Muhammad meditated intensely, and the Gabriel, the angel, and so he revealed and so what is a God and how to reach the God, and how goal should be only the God, only should be the singularity. And that first discourse, revelation, is called Ramadan. It is celebrated. It is the first discourse. The Prophet enumerated, this is the message of, this I am the messenger, in fact I am the last messenger, to convey Dharma Samsthapanardhaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge, in order to establish the faith, your goal is not angels, your goal is only Allah, and your goal is only to realize, like Shankaracharya, even he had to face so many kinds of the cults, all witchcraft practices, everything. Everyone is using for, it is all for killing someone, it is all for getting some benefit, it is all the magic, So magic, so then Prophet has to again, just like Shankaracharya in the 8th century, so that was post Christ, and then he has to establish back the doctrine of, he also belongs to a class of Abrahams. Same Jesus and Moses and Jesus and the Jews tell that the 40 prophets will come, and so Moses is one among them, and so Jesus is one among them, and Prophet is among them. So Muhammad Prophet And he said, I am perhaps the last, like the Buddha, another Buddha is going to come in this kalpa. For perhaps in this kalpa, so he is the last, and so in Arabic traditions, in that region of the world, he is the last saint. And so even today, he is the last saint of the Muhammad Prophet. And so also, and entire Buddhism practices, the latest, whoever the Buddha's practices, until the next Buddha comes. So also, and the Muhammad and Shahad, so that this is the Islam. When you say, so it is the faith, first they have to declare. So it is the faith. As I said, the most powerful thing is the devotion. If there is no devotion, there is no spirituality. The only way to intellectualization doesn't make you realize enlightenment. I always tell it is the faith, it is the surrender, it is the motivation. That's all. No questions and no doubts, no questions. You just listen to the sound of silence and you just surrender. And that's all, you are there. That is only what you are surrendering, your ego, your brain chatter, your brain noise, which is the cause of your concern, which is the cause of unhappiness. When you remove it, that's the reason Shahada is called. And it is a faith as a profession. You have that profession, this profession. But the profession is only faith. It's called profession of faith. The profession means every Muslim, no one can question. Unlike in India, unlike in Hinduism or Christianity, I won't believe it. No, I believe it. I won't believe it. I believe it. Oh, I am scientific. It's all nonsense. So given a freedom, we talk like this, all nonsense. We think, and all they are the fools. Jesus is a fool, or so like Rama is a fool or Krishna is a fool, like that we think. We don't understand what, because they are a bit liberal, and they have given us the option. But for a Muslim, there is no such option. If you want to be a Muslim, if you want to be born in that religion, and Prophet has not given any chance, you have to. Your profession is only the faith first. After that, only the secondary profession for livelihood. Your life is for this, Allah. Your life, for Allah you have a livelihood. But your life is to realize, your life is meant for Allah. And your livelihood is to maintain that life. For us, the livelihood has become main, and the faith has become secondary. That is the reason. But it's not so in Islam. And the faith is the first thing. Very strict doctrine. If you really analyze, and the life is for realize Allah, because very precious the human birth is. And like Shankaracharya says, Jantunam narajanma dullabhamata tato punstva vaidika dharma marga parata viprata. Shankaracharya says the same thing. So rare indeed to be born as a human, how lucky you are. And having born, and your goal is only tato vaidika dharma marga parata. Your goal is only to realize Shahada. And then Salat. What is Islam? 5 tenets of the Islam are very important. Every Muslim has to be abide by that. And if he is not abide, and means he is not considered as a Muslim. He is considered not as a Muslim. And Salat is a prayer. Meditation is not a choice. And prayer is not a choice, it is a compulsory, it is. Because the sound of silence, as I told you, the Allah is your goal. How you will realize every day, and the sound of silence you have to listen. That's the reason why you always hear, and he is a silent player who accomplished it. So you can do this prayer loud or japa or ajapa. Japa means the same method. Japa means loud. Ajapa means and mental, only inside the silence. That is superior to this. So many good Muslims, so they practice ajapa practice, but many people practice and sound of silence. So noise. some of the people don't like. So sound of silence, that's why one has to be trained to chant that, If you are not trained to chant, not possible. And that the one who realized, the one who has understood the faith, the one who realized Allah, when he chants, and the same tone, same voice, listening to the prayer itself, you should fall into the samadhi, frankly speaking. And 5 times a day, when you, and it is where the prayer has 3 tenets. First one is decontamination, disinfect. You have to disinfect. It's not because of COVID virus. Every day, and before you enter into the masjid, before you enter into the house, before you sit in the prayer, you have to wash your hands, you have to wash your face, you have to wash your face, you have to wash your hands, and you have to wash your feet, and it is a must. And it is a must. And then this is called wudu. Without wudu, there is no prayer. And that's why every masjid, every temple, and every church will have the water outside first. Even in Hindu tradition, if you are going to go into the temple, you must wash your feet, you must wash your hands, you must wash your face, because we don't want to contaminate so fresh cloths, new cloths, and silk cloths, so that you are not contaminating the environment by mind and by body. It's very, very important. And washing is the goal of the prayer. Is meant for only for cleaning the body, cleaning the mind, and the prayers are fajr. In the early morning, what they do is called pre-dawn. It is called pre-dawn. And then dhur, it is a noon prayer, and afternoon asar, and maghrib evening. And last prayer is called insha or isha. The same word isha. Isha is a Sanskrit word. Isha means you are dissolving all the elements. Your goal is only singularity and to merge. So after doing, by every day evening you start doing the tapasya and practice. By evening you should realize that singularity. And evening you should do dharana, and you are observing yourself and doing the prayer, and mind is calm. Whatever that during the daytime you accumulated, and so once you observe inside, once you say, you need to remove the duality produced that day. And removing the duality of the day is called insha. Every day, every Muslim is supposed to do the same word it is, the insha or isha. Isha, inshallah they call, means Allah is a singularity, and whatever sin today I have done, by evening I will observe, and I will not repeat it. These are a must for every Muslim. The 5 times of prayer is a must for every Muslim. If not, means you are not a Muslim. So the shahad, faith, is expressed by the sound of silence. And sound of silence you have to practice means listening to the sound, and your mind has to go to the silence, and by singularity 5 times a day, because you generate emotions every time. So every time you listen, and those emotions, the dirt is washed off, you have to remove it. That is the reason why 5 periods are given, because daytime is a cortisol activity. Daytime we end up reacting every moment. So you need to silence the mind. 5 times a dharana every day you are supposed to. At least 15 minutes dharana you do. Lie down and observe, that's all. And you will never feel tired, you will never feel stressed out, and your thinking will become very good. So observation, salat also is observation. Prayer is by observation. That's why there is a yoga involved in it. So every prayer, certain postures, hatha yoga postures are there, and they have to bow down. Again they have to stand. Again they have to bow down, and followed by the prayer. And it is such a yoga practice given to them, because it's the japa, and there is a system initiated for that. And the main thing is, another one is called zakat, means purification. Purification means yaga. Yaga means chaga, sacrifice. Yaga, from chaga comes giving off, sacrifice. Every Muslim has to cultivate And no greed has to be cultivated, because the lobha, greed, is a self-centeredness. So whoever is born Muslim and he has to learn to sacrifice his life for Allah, he has to learn sacrifice. It is what is yaga in Hindu tradition. And when you the higher yaga means atmahuti, you have to give yourself, sacrifice yourself to the God, not killing anyone. You have to sacrifice yourself to the God by burning all the fuel inside. And so also sacrificial nature. So purification, the very word zakat means purification, not donation, purification. And purification is to remove the greed and to wash off the sins. You only have to give. And so, and the giving is 2.5% is called a tax, because God has given you the birth and you have to pay Him. And no religion will have this. And that's why I said gratitude, cultivating the gratitude is a must. I always tell no ashram will run and on a charity. Every ashram is by the community. Every monastery is by the community. Community has to support, and the community has to support 2.5% of income they have to give. Minimum 2.5% it is. Percentage it is, or more also. There are many Muslims who give very, very generous donors. And but minimum, it is a must. If you are not doing zakat, means now this is a Ramadan, this is a period of zakat, and this is a period of giving off everything. Whatever they earn throughout the year, in fact. So, or throughout the year, 2.5% at once, 5% at once, you have to give off. And only for God it has to be. And you cannot, there is no question of I give later, I give now, I give later. Hurry, let me think. Suppose you want to give some money to someone, and first you start thinking of, oh, let me give, 10 pounds. Then the moment you think, oh my God, I need something. Again, the moment second time you think, it comes to, let me give some 5 pounds. And again you think something you will remember, I think 1 pound is enough. So every time you think your generosity, your volition, the entropy is increasing, your volition is decreasing. That's why the one who gives at the first instance of the thought, whatever came into the mind, at that moment you give, that's called a zakat. Second time you think, it is not called a zakat, it is not called a charity, it is not called a sacrifice. Since my childhood I always practiced it. Whatever it comes to my mind, I do. My purse open, whatever comes I will give. There is no second time, I never thought in my life, second time and giving something. And the moment it comes into the mind, you should just give. Very rare indeed. And that is called zakat. And when it comes, you just give. That's why my wife says, Hare, to whom you are given, why you are given that much money suddenly? You just give like that. So it is not whom you are giving. It is important is what is your volition is important. If you start thinking whom you are giving, what you are giving, you will never be able to give. Understand? Charity has to be spontaneous quality of the mind. Giving, because by default we are only gaining, it is not you are giving. So what you are, who is giving you food, who is giving you this cloth, who is giving you profession, who is giving you the money? It is the same society. And then what you are doing, nothing. So what and hypertension means accumulating the fat. Everything is accumulating. Accumulating the additional cells means cancer. Accumulating unnecessary thoughts means emotion, stress, strain. The one who doesn't accumulate, the one who flows like a river. The money has to flow like a river. And if you stop the money, and it stinks. And if you stop the river, it becomes a pond, and a virus born, bacteria born, it causes a disease. Unless the stopping is to divert it into, again use it for construction of the, the crops. Understand, it's very important. The money has to flow. That's why it's called dravya. If the money is static, entire economics is dependent on The money is spending means money is coming, going. Money is coming and going means healthy economy. If the money is not spent, also unhealthy economy. If the money is, so if it is not flowing in, not going out also, it is a loss. So that's the reason. And no thinking, it has to be given on time. Always, many people think, and twice, thrice, so that's not called as zakat. Every religion it is there, even in the Hindu religion you take. And number one, no name, no fame, no exaggeration. Oh, I have given this much, I have given this, you write my name, you write my name, I have given this donation, and you write. Have you ever seen on any mosque or any masjid? They are not supposed to. Any charity is a given, and absolutely no name, you are not, without any expectation you are done, then only it is called as zakat, then only charity. Whichever the religion you belong to, expecting a receipt, expecting a ATG exemption, income tax exemption, corporate social responsibility exemption, and it is called crime. It is not called a charity, understand. You just give, never think that I should get a receipt for what it is used. You should never make a choice for what for my money is going to be used. You can never make a choice of the zakat. My money should be used only for this. My money should be used only for this. That's called conditional giving. Conditional giving is again very bad. Many people in India, so they go to the temple, they say, oh, no, it is for the food, and this is for this for this. That is, you should just give it to the temple. Let temple use what for they want. That's why whichever the temple I go, I just give. They will tell, sir, we have so many schemes. You use wherever you want to use. I am not here to, my job is to give you. But few people think, well, if I do annadana, that is the greatest. If I do godana, if I give cow, it is the greatest. If I give this, it is the greatest. You are not understanding. The thinking like that itself is not the greatest. The greatest is you just give. And suppose someone brought something to you, your house, some gift or presentation someone brought. You already have it, or your standard is higher. And then what you will do? And you smile at them, but then the moment they go away, you dump it over there. And you hate, what kind of, they don't even have a taste. So that's why, and when someone is giving, and they know how to spend. Suppose they bring the money or they will give you, so they give you. And that money you can use for, in the house, for what purpose you have to use, you will know. I always tell, it is better not to give any item to my wife. You give some money, 10,000, 15,000, 100 pounds, 1,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds, 3,000 pounds, give. And let them do what they want. Because you never know what they need. What they need, they know. And let them buy. You only tell, please use it for yourself. Don't use it to keep depositing the money in the bank. Always in the temple or anywhere when you give, don't ask for what you are going to use. Never. Just give. This is, you see, these are all the, why Quran is great, why Prophet is great, and they must practice this. This is the month of Ramadan, they must practice it. And suppose I don't have money, so I can't pay zakat. Zakat doesn't mean only a money. Physical, mental, monetary. By body, mind, speech. So if you don't have money, go and learn Arabic, they learn madrasa, they learn and they go, they teach others, they teach Quran, they teach prayer, they teach language, they teach sound of silence, they teach meditation. That is the greatest charity a Muslim can do it. And one in a Muslim family, so say like in Hindu tradition or in Christian tradition, 10 people are born, one person has to be given only for this purpose of mind zakat. It is a must. It is a must that, not necessarily monetary. That's why you have to physically go and construct the masjid, or you do the prayers and lay down all the mats and you clean the floor of the masjid. All the things physical Not necessarily zakat means only a monetary. Those who have the money, they will give the money. Those who don't have the money, they have to serve by the body. Those who cannot serve by the body, every day they should wish all beings to be happy. This is zakat. And it is for, charity has to be for community. From where you are getting money, for the same community you have to spend, not for different community to earn some name and fame. No. The community which is feeding you, for the same community you have to spend for their welfare, for their benefit. It is not for other purpose should be used. It has to be in the service of community, society. Society. The money has to be used for the development of society, to bring equality, to fulfill the needs of the society. You have to spend, because from the society only you are getting the money. You have to spend it back, some vibhaga. Buddha calls it as some way. You are getting it from community, you have to do it for the community. There is nothing your own. That is called community. These are the 5 stipulations of doing the zakat, the charity. And is a month there how to uphold all these things. These are the things which make the Islam, which make a good human. And then comes fasting. Psalm. Psalm is a fasting. Just to be finished Jesus fasting period of 45 days. Easter, and now the fasting of the Muslims begin. And in India, so many fastings, Shravana Masa fasting, entire month of fasting, entire month of fasting. A monk will do so many days of fasting and so many weeks of fasting in India, but fasting literally means it is 12 hours, morning to evening, dawn to dusk, and they are not supposed to. Fasting the mind, fasting the mind, fasting the body, langhana. The other day, 5 langhanas I explained, the same 5 langhanas they have to explain. The langhana for the body, the langhana for and cellular region, and the langhana for in the sense dose. They have to restrain from the sense dose. It is a must, and it is a must. Fasting is, and food, no sexual abstinence, brahmacharya, they cannot have a sexual, even with wife, they should not have sexual intercourse, and abstaining, no addiction, no smoking, no alcohol, no drinking. Yama niyama has to be scrupulously followed. It is a must. If he is not following means, and no sinful thinking. No sinful thinking, no bad thoughts should come at all, no thought of hatred. If you thought a hatred means you have to, again salamat, you have to repent. You must do again a prayer to repent it. So you are not supposed to generate any unwholesome thinking for anyone, irrespective of your caste credit. This is for every human. Why the fasting? Fasting is fasting the sense dose, fasting no TV, no games playing, and no entertainment, absolutely restrained, only Quran, only meditation, morning to evening. That's why. And repentance. If you have done a mistake, reflecting upon, oh my God, what I have all done with my family, what all I have done, what mistakes I have done, repentance. And ascetic, some people practice ascetic penance practices, and some people will be very, very strict, meditating morning to evening. Fasting is a must. They are called ascetic. Ascetic practices are called alazab. They are the greatest. Like Mahakashyapa at the time of the Buddha, he decided, I said, these monasteries are very luxurious and I want to be ascetic. Ascetic means very strict practice. They won't even, so time means time, and everything is scrupulous. Sexual abstinence you call, food you call, addiction to the sense dose you call, and they are excellent human personalities, and they will maintain ascetic practices. Ascetic practice means adhering to the principles, core principles, and this is called fasting. Fasting doesn't mean only food, understand. And fasting, Hajj, once in a lifetime, a Muslim has to go to, a Buddhist will visit 8 places of, or 4 places or 5 places of Buddha. And every Christian has to visit Jerusalem, the place where Jesus is born. Or they have to visit Vatican, or they have to visit Jerusalem. So also every Hindu in his lifetime has to visit a Kailasa, Now, the latest research on the Kailasa indicates so the mountain Kailasa, it is a connecting, whether Buddha calls, whether Hinduism calls, that is called central axis. This entire planet is its principal axis of consciousness, communication center, radar center, communication center with all our universal, means all the universal parallel universe exists on one line. Understand? And that line for this planet is called Kailasa. And when they examined, in fact, the Kailasa doesn't look naturally formed. In fact, it is a gigantic structure of a constructed. And now they are finding 250, as much as 250-meter height sculpture it is on the top and on the down. And he is saying the mind-blowing phenomena. Actually, the way it is, the more I am analyzing, the more you take the pictures, and each one when you analyze, because now the technology is available, when they expand those images, they are coming out. What is Kailasa? That's why Kailasa, what is the Kailasa? And Kailasa, gods and demons, and they used it to generate immortality. And they used, that is a mountain that churned. It is called churning wheel. And that is called, now you can see the Kailasa is exactly used like this. You can see all around the vortex, all around there is so what you call is, so there is a cavity and there is a dig. So a big, it is inside, like when you stir everything, you will find a cavity is formed around it. You can see the cavity around the Kailasa, a clear cavity formed. Now the photographs, when you examine in detail, you are seeing, and what was explained, when it happened, who did it, and that too in Himalayas, coldest temperatures, you can see what a kind of architectural phenomenon. We taught only Badrinath, Kedarnath, but you can see the very monument itself is the Kailasa. That's why whether it is a Buddhist, whether you are Hindu, whether it is Tibetan, every religion, whoever born and in this region, and it is considered as a connecting tower of consciousness, Kailasa, and where Shiva stays, and where it is called as where Avalokiteshvara, where Buddha stays, or where connecting consciousness. And Buddha gives so many times reference that is a tower of connecting Sumeru, connecting to the gods, and gods will come. The gods will descend from here only. That is our journey, because event horizon, the tower of present, the entire communication. So that is the event horizon of this universe. So also everyone has to visit the Hajj, Makkah, the place, and Kaaba and all those places. They must visit once in a lifetime. These are the 5 tenets of Islam. And Ramadan has to fasting and pre-dawn prayer and breaking the fasting with the suhoor. And I mean, they have the fasting early morning before suhoor, before pre-dawn prayer itself. They have to have a meal, and then iftar, so dusk. And so by evening, once the sun is set, the timings are given. They have to take 3 dates. Dates are, Arab countries, they sell dates. So many qualities of the dates you will find, rich in calcium, because they break, and only 3 dates they are supposed to have before prayer. It is a must for every Muslim, and 3 dates they have to eat, and then they have to attend the prayer called Maghrib. Maghrib is, as you can see, it is the evening prayer. And after doing the Maghrib, and then they can have their meal. And then Zakat is a practice. So at the end of this Ramzan, or every day, or at the end of this Ramzan, they have to do the great charity. It is called great charity. This is called minor charity, but this is called great charity. And whatever in that year they got it, they should just give it up. And night prayer is called Taraweeh, and Taraweeh is a night prayer. There is a last prayer, and that's all. So and after the Maghrib itself, they will have the food, and then so Taraweeh they do it. So after 1 hour or so, and then that's all. They go to the bed. So they are not supposed to watch anything. And Quran, but they also have night meditation practices sometimes, and they must do that. And that's called 30 days. It's called Zeus. And Quran, each chapter, Quran is divided into 30, and every day one chapter they read, and in the night it's called Zuz Taraweeh session, that's called Taraweeh. And so the serious practitioner of the Islam, they meditate throughout the night, listening to the sound of entire chapter has to be sound, has to be melodious, it has to be only heard, and a very gentle tone, and listening to itself you will experience the samadhi. So that is a practice, night prayer, night meditation is not the night prayer, in fact it is a night meditation. These are the 6 tenets of the Ramzan. And the last day, so 23rd May is approximately 22nd May, 29 days or 30 days, so 22nd May or so it is going 23rd May or 21st May it will be over. Now it started, and every Muslim has to, and few people are exempted, the sick people, pregnant people, the women in the menstruation cycle, and like in any tradition, and so they are elderly people, old people, and they are exempted from their, and small children, they are not supposed to, and it is not applicable for them. So it is one of the very well understood practices, and this day is beginning. The Prophet restored, and actually the excellent practices of, and purification, everything is for, if only one practices this, but now prayers remained lips roll, as I see always, the practice of the rosary beads I always tell, so the rosary bead is moving mechanical, and I am talking to you, what is? Mind is somewhere, and your hand is rolling the beads, but mind is talking, mind is roaming, hands are rolling, and mind is roaming, and that's not called the bead. Mind is roaming, and fingers are rolling, and here also the fingers roll, and mind roams. That's the problem. That's not called a prayer. That's not. Prayer means every bead, mindfulness practice it is. It has become the most unmindfulness practice. So unmindfulness practice, you have to be, suppose every time one rotation, Om Mani Padme Hum Hum Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum Hum Hum, Adi Bhagavo Brahmeti, Adi Bhagavo Brahmeti, Om Mani Padme Hum Hum Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum Hum Hum. Every rotation I am counting. Every rotation, with every rotation I am chanting. So it is all mindfulness practice. Japa is a beginner's mindfulness practice. So it should become a habit. It should become a habit. It should become a habit. A prayer should become not a mechanical habit, and the mind should always be in the present. That is the way to train in the beginning with the object, ajapa. Even without object, your mind should be in this moment. First in the beginning with some object, but throughout the life you are holding the object means you are not progressed at all. And so object is until you train your mind in every way, whether you count the breath, whether you count the rosary bead, but these are the beginner's practices. And the prayer is a must. And rosary bead practices. So there are some changes like Sunnis and Shias, and they have some little bit difference in the practices. Ismails, and Ismail they practice 7 kinds of the practice. That is the finest of the differences in that. But it is better to reflect, because Prophet is the one who abolished all the witchcraft practices in Arab countries. Like Shankaracharya, like Buddha, like Krishna, and like Jesus, he changed everything and he brought goodness, he brought heaven, he made he himself is an excellent exemplary personality in terms of all these things. When he says zakat, or when he says salat, when he says he meditated every day, he meant to say the prayer means meditate. Every day he went into the cave, meditated. Because he meditated, he got the message. And so, for you to understand the message of the Prophet, you must meditate. Then you will hear the same words of the goodness. Don't do unwholesome things. Do only good things. as a Muslim or as a Christian, as a Hindu, whichever religion you belong to, the fundamental tenets are that you are not supposed to do unwholesome action by body, mind and speech. Number one, you should feel sinful, you should feel repenting if at all if you have done. No sinful thinking at all. Not at all. Hatred, not at all. If some Muslim is doing that means, and he did not understand, like, now today every religion is misunderstood, every religion, no one is under, it is converted into a ritual. It is converted into, we can't think of having the qualities of a Jesus, we don't think of having the qualities of the Prophet. Now they have become worshipping objects, now they have become, and for giving a lectures and to make money or etc. And to promote terrorism or to promote division. And Prophet, what he did, or Shankaracharya, what he did, he tried to bring all the 80 kinds of the cults into one practice. Togetherness. He tries to bring unity in the diversity. Now again, we are using the same prayers, the same tenets, and to bring diversity in the unity. This is totally wrong, and he doesn't accept. So in every religion there are the good people, bad people. The problem why religion gets blamed and why we all suffer, because religion, when it doesn't realize the spiritual goal of yoga, and yoga, as I told, every religion goal is spirituality, singularity, and they have to, and once you purify the mind, the means of meditation, and which meditation Prophet practiced? A yoga practice only. A meditation only. Meditation means for mindfulness only, and staying in the present moment. So if we practice, we realize. If we don't practice, the one who practices this, he is the happiest person. He will become a good transformed person. Transformation it is. It is not for what dress you are wearing, what talk you are giving. The religion is not to make us fanatic. It is to go away from fanaticism to loving everyone, irrespective of caste, creed, religion. We have to become a good human beings, loving everyone, caring everyone, taking everyone into your arms. So that is the purpose of any religion. If I explain, the purpose is very clear. But we misinterpret, we convert it into very narrow, we create a cult in the name of the religion. That is why again there are so many subsects now, hundreds of subsects, each one of them they feel special, and they feel, they feel special, they feel they are only fighting for Allah, but Allah never encourages. He says fighting, jihad-e akbar, and you are born means conquer the enemies of the mind. Whenever he says enemy means, your mind is not listening to you, that's why it is enemy. Conquer it, conquer it, conquer it. The one who conquers himself, realizes the Akbar, the Allah, Tawheed, and he is called Jihadi. The purpose of born Muslim is to realize the singularity, that's all. That is Jihadi Akbar, it's called. He has to make every effort to become a transformed person and to repent. So, Jihadi Akbar, the one who kills others, he goes to the hell. So, in any religion, in the name of the religion, whether you are a Hindu fanatic, whether you are a Muslim fanatic, whether you are a Hindu fanatic, fanaticism is not good. The religion, the doctrine is to make you a good human, a broad-minded, open-minded, and loving everyone. Everyone is great. You are too small. Every religion teaches you only that. Oh, you are a Hindu, you are so great, your Rama is so great, your Rama is so great, not my Prophet is great, your Rama is so great, your Krishna is so great. Oh, you are a Christian, oh my God, Jesus is so great. When I see a Muslim friend, oh my God, your Prophet is so great. Your Muhammad, you are great. A religion teaches treating others as a great. Others as a great community feeling. You see, what is the Hajj, what is the San? San is nothing but others are great. Zakat means others are great. You are too small. Others are great. So if you are a true Muslim, you say, oh, you are great, your saints are great. If you are a true Hindu, and he says, whichever religion you belong, oh my God, your saint is great. Oh, Buddha is so great. Oh, Mahavira is so great. Oh, Jesus is so great. Oh, Prophet is so great. When you talk About others as a great, you are great. When you talk, I am great, how you are a great, you tell me. That's called ego. No sensible person will say, I am great, or my community is great, or my caste is great, or my religion is great, my nation is great. No, all other nations are great. This world itself is great. And all universes are great. Allah is great. Paramatma is great. Holy Spirit is great. So your thinking is at Holy Spirit level, or your thinking is at I am great. At what level your thinking is? So, and that narrow thinking, I am great, my caste is great, my family is great, my community is great, my caste is great, my religion is great. This is what called, this is not a human thinking at all. Thinking is you are great, you are great, you are great. Everything because of you I am living. That's why you are great. How I am great, yet tell me how I am, because irrespective of religion, irrespective of caste, are you thinking everything has to be made by your religion? When can you survive? You can't survive. It is not correct. So the car in which you are traveling, it can be a Christian who is manufacturing, isn't it? The plate in which you are eating, it must be manufactured by someone else. The dates I eat must be coming from Muslim countries and cultivated by a Muslim. So what? So everyone is great. For your survival, everyone is responsible. That's why they are great. What you are great, what you are eating you have not made, what you are wearing you have not made, and neither your caste made nor your religion made. Everyone involved in that. In fact, none of these people are correct. The nature is providing, the water is provided by the nature, and temperature is controlled by the nature, and atmosphere is maintained by the nature, and crops are grown only when Allah or Holy Spirit or Parabrahma is kind enough. That is very great. So where your level of understanding is, I am great, my religion is great. Have you gone mad? Have you gone insane? My nation is great, world is great, human is great, and others are great. And always understand at what level your transformation is, at what level your thinking is. That itself will tell. No yogi ever will promote, no saint will ever promote, my religion is great, my caste is great, my cult is great. If they are, they are fanatics, you are also becoming a fanatic. You are getting obsessed, compulsive disorder, possessive you become, obsessive compulsive disorder you become. The very basic tenet of the religion is to remove that obsession, to remove that possessiveness, to remove that greed, to remove that self-centeredness, and it should become selfless. Journey is from self-centered to selflessness. So today, being a Ramzan, and so I just wanted, because I am not a Muslim, I am a human. I am not a Hindu, I am not a Buddhist, so I am a human. So a yogi means a human. I am a human, so as a human, I have to talk about whoever talks great about the human and how to become a human with the humanity. It is my responsibility to tell. The world, entire world celebrates, at least 2 billion people in the world celebrate. What a great day it is to begin. Now 30 days, and so they are fasting morning to evening, and they have to, all this practicing means what a goodwill, even Corona has to run away. If all the Muslims practice, Corona has to run away. And lucky this time, and because of the COVID, they have to, as per the Muslim, they have to stay indoor. Now they have to stay indoor. And what a great opportunity, and my brothers have got now to meditate staying at home, doing prayers at home, and with the family members doing the prayer is much more powerful. Much more powerful. And really the 30 days, if they do the prayers, I think coronavirus problem will be solved. I request all my brothers, whether you are a Muslim or not, if you are a Muslim you must, but even otherwise, practice this 1 month fasting. And one of my friend, he is a typical Hindu, and he knows all Sanskrit also, he teaches Bhagavad Gita, but every Ramzan for 30 days, he is a vice president of a company, and 30 days he practices all these tenets. and 30 days he fasts, only pre-dawn, and pre-dawn also he won't have, only night meal he will have, that's all. So 24 hours he doesn't even touch the water also. So don't think, my dear brothers, Muslim brothers, you only maintain. They are the very good people who love the doctrine. That's why we should learn to respect any yogi who is born, irrespective of caste, creed, religion. If we only love each other, this world becomes a place of heaven. So we should only understand and the tenets of how great the Prophet is, how great the Jesus is, how great Rama and Krishna is there. Every festival in every religion has to be celebrated by every human, because it is started, as I said, this is a first revelation of the Prophet. It is the first discourse of the Prophet. A Quran revealed, a holy scripture revealed, a doctrine of becoming a good human is revealed. That's why it is the greatest month. But are you doing that? Have you transformed in this 1 month? That's the question. Otherwise, even in Hinduism also, we all change dress for 1 month and we do fasting and we go everywhere. In which really, this is all fanaticism, where it is not there. That's not the purpose. Never it is a religiistic, it is a spiritualistic. It is not religiistic, it is not a fanaticistic, it is not a ritualistic. There is no ritualistic, it is a spiritualistic. There is a period meant for actualization of the spirit, and there is a period self-realization, self-actualization, to realize all your negativities to get over. Now we get into the practice, because now it's 2 days over, so we will practice. Now, so gently, low intensity, medium intensity, and I am talking about, so if at all, if I start a yoga teacher training course online, then I will give you detailed explanation of what is the yoga physiology and what are the mechanisms involved, what are the metabolic equations that are involved. Every aspect of a fitness has to be in depth we need to understand as per the modern science and applying to the traditional legacy of the. So then you will be able to appreciate everything is a scientific in yoga, but my job is to give you that science, make you understand, then you will be able to appreciate, you will be able to solve others' problems using the yoga. Otherwise, you are harming yourself. Like for example, yesterday I was telling you, so we go to max and heart recovery rate is your rest. If you are practicing good yoga means then your rest heart rate should be minimum. That itself will tell whether you are practicing good yoga or not. It should be like 40, 50, 30, 25 like mine. Then I will agree you are doing a good practice of yoga. How it will come? So that is the practice. That is the first you need to understand, and then you have to practice. So all the fitness parameters you will achieve. Only when you understand each fitness parameter, what is the definition of it? When you say power, what is called power? When you say speed, what is called speed? Because what biochemical reactions involved in it? What biomechanical inductions? What biomechanical reactions involved in it? Biochemical reactions involved in it? It is all about that. It is not easy. And 2 seconds only creatine phosphate, 10 seconds only glycogen. And 100-meter sprint is less than 10 seconds. Entire anatomy is different, entire physiology is different. Understand? And from 10 seconds 100-meter sprint to 1000-meter sprint, again entirely your methodology is different. Your biomechanics are different and your biochemical reactions are different. Biochemistry is different. Then again from 1 hour to, as the time increases, it will be entirely different. If you don't understand, zero resistance means infinite energy, source of energy. Understand? As the resistance is increasing means your source of energy is limited, and it is only for 1 minute, it is only for 2 seconds only. 2 seconds only, energy source 2 seconds only, creatine phosphate means a power lifter, 2 seconds. Is it you want to have energy for 2 seconds? Or is it you want to have morning to evening infinite energy? So your yoga is to have infinite energy, morning to evening, like Buddha, like anyone, and bubbling with the energy and bubbling with the positive mind, and that's called. So how it will come? What is the biochemistry involved? What are the biomechanical reactions involved? And there's so many parameters to understand. That's why that the kramas, that the sequence is created in yoga. And that is yoga is a multidisciplinarian. It is not. It is a dynamic. It is not. It is a dynamic practice. So it is not a isometric practice. It is an isotonic practice, not isotonic. It is a dynamic. You have to go to Iyengar, you have to go to Pattabhijas, you have to go to Shivananda, you have to go to Bihar School of Yoga. Ultimately their guru and southern traditions gurus and northern traditions guru, ultimately you have to go to the Himalayas, and ultimately you have to go to like Krishnamacharya, ultimately you have to go to the Himalayas. If you learn in all these schools, then you will understand, oh my God, yoga is like this. Otherwise, we also become fanatic in one tradition. So yoga is not to become only one fitness parameter. Iyengar gives you only one fitness parameter. Pattabhijas gives you only one fitness parameter. North Indians give only one fitness parameter. But you need all fitness parameters. The traditions only give one parameter. And Krishnamacharya understood it when he is ripened age, he understood what exactly are all fitness parameters, how important they play a role. That's why this krama is in the Tibetan style, but there is no Sanskrit names. So that's why Krishnamacharya has given Sanskrit name instead. And so he has written a book called Yoga Rahasya. Yoga Rahasya is not actually Nathamuni. He is devoted, he is dedicated as a Vaishnava to his guru, considered as a guru, and who is not really guru, but he considered as a guru is guiding him, and that guru name is called Nathamuni. And it is in his name he has written a book. He doesn't want to name, he mentioned only, I am only translating my guru's words. But actually he himself is the author. There is no called Nathamuni, there is no, Nathamuni was there, but Nathamuni never wrote any book. It is the Krishnamacharya's, and Krishnamacharya's sacrifice or a devotion or a dedication. By his guru name he has written a book. And guru name, so written by his name, and he said, I am only a translator, I am only a messenger. So also that is a legacy. It indicates how incredible he is to his gurus. He didn't say it is my word, he said my guru words. I am also saying it is all what I learned in the ashrams only coming from me. That is very important, very, very important. That only indicates how great Krishnamacharya is. The book Nadhama, the Yoga Rahasya, the secret styles of yoga, the secrets of yoga is in its science, and that Krishnamacharya understood. That's why he said Yoga Rahasya. It is the secret is in the balancing. The secret is how much power, how much speed, how much strength, how much endurance, how much zero resistance, how much balance. That is the secret. And unless you have experience, unless you have understanding into each one of these fitness parameters, an athlete or any other thing, activity of fitness has only one. An endurance athlete can never become a weightlifter. An ultramarathon runner can never become a sprinter. Understand? It is limited, it is compromised. Only one fitness parameter means that's why they have the health issues. Which athlete doesn't have health issues? Tell me. Yogi means the one who doesn't have any health issues, the one who is totally fit up to 120 years. Any sport person you take it after 35-40 years, it's gone, and remaining entire life he suffer from the injuries or from the drawbacks of that particular sport, that particular physical, because one physical activity comes at the cost of another physical fitness parameter. That's why the yoga is all about, secret is all about balancing. Anyone who studied and so much depth in exercise physiology, sport medicine, sport physiology, and first thing he will tell you is only this. The skill of the coach, the skill of the one who is designing your fitness program is called exercise physiologist. For a diabetic, what kind of exercise should be given? And for hypertension, what kind of exercise should be given? It is the big science behind it. He must have coached so many Olympic teams. He must have researched, he must have practiced. Then only he will become a great teacher. Yoga, if at all, if you think for sports itself, explore to that extent, what about the yoga as a fitness, total fitness, how much it was explored by those saints. That's why when I start teacher training, if at all if I start teacher training across this platform, and it is going to be from fundamentals, I take you into the chemicals, chemistry, biomechanics, biochemistry, biochemical reactions, and so from there ahara, vihara, everything, diet, nutrition, everything science based, agama based, pramana based, standard based, we are going to learn. Mostly, and let us see, because this corona is going to be there. So maybe 1st June onwards, we will start our online course. So be prepared from 1st June onwards, and we will start our online course. And I am explaining it to you almost 1 month before, so that you can be very well prepared. And till then, so we try to give you what the best, how long and what best we can give you, we try to give you. And don't take it granted that we are going to give you the live. Yes, if we are getting good charity, good donation and support, and we do not, if the lockdown period is over, maybe we will be able to continue. Otherwise, we may not be. We have to humbly tell you that we can't continue because of the lack of resources. We have to tell you that. And so, if you want to support, you can support. That's not a problem at all. But, so when we start an online course, and whatever we charge also, it is to spend only for this. Only to spend. Whatever we charge is to only to spend. Purely it is to spend. Whatever the resources we are generating for Yoga Healing Foundation, for it to sustain, for it to reach out. Everyone is a volunteer. I am the first volunteer. And other volunteers run. As a volunteer, my job is to maintain the curriculum, to maintain the tradition, to maintain the legacy. As a teacher, that's my responsibility. And everyone in this organization is doing different roles, different plays, very, very important functions. All of them they do. That's the way it is running. Understand? It is all volunteer work. It is all volunteer work. If you want this to spread, and contribute yourself. And so we try, and this conducting the teacher training program for me is to generate resources for this, to become sustainable. Otherwise there is no motive at all. By now you should have grasped it. A teacher should never handle aspects of running an organization. And that's why I am not involved in running this organization. It is handled by only volunteers, whether it is in UK, US or in India. It is handled, run by, operated by, owned by. Everything is by volunteers only. My job, I always tell, my job is to come, only teach. I won't compromise in implementing the quality, in implementing the strictness of the teaching. My job is not to dilute the teachings. My job is not to pamper you. My job is not to entertain you. My job is to educate. My job is to protect the legacy given to us, traditions given to us in its purest form. If I chant like this, what you will think? I am not bothered. What is given to me, my job is to respect the Sanskrit, respect that Pali language, the sound of silence. I can translate it for you scientifically. That's all what I can do. But the words coming from me are the words coming from those pool of consciousness. And my job is only that. And I tell you, if you only devote, if you only surrender, you will become completely transformed person. Completely transformed person. And when you join in the training program, if you are willing to get transformed, only join in that program. Otherwise, there is no point. Yoga is for transformation. Yoga is for transformation. You don't want to be transformed. You don't want to become a good person. You want to become an egoistic person. I can bend my body like this. It's not for you. I can also bend body, and you can't compete with me in any of the aspects of the yoga in terms of intensity, in terms of endurance, in terms of the power, in terms of balance, in terms of flexibility. Difficult for you. All these have to be well balanced. So that's the reason, so I can teach you. It is not a egoistic statement. How much time it took for me to teach After 35 years of practice only I started teaching. Have you started teaching after 35 years of your practice? Tell me. No. Your answer will be no. I just attended one training program, started teaching. This is what you will say. Maximum 3 years, 4 years. But you know, I started teaching only after 35 years, after accomplished the goal of singularity. Then only I started teaching. It is not that I started teaching and I attained some singularity or something. No. After my questions are answered, after I accomplished, after I applied enough on myself, after I recovered from deadly accidents, then only I started teaching. And now it is 45 years of experience and the skill behind it. And so that's why you get benefited. So we practice now. I am just telling you how it's going to be. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and drop your arms, free your arms, free your shoulders, free your arms. Inhale, exhale, your left foot to right foot perpendicular, inhale and exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale, drop your arms, free your arms. Now gently free your arms and free your back. Ekam dvenam trinam chaturam panchama shadama saptama. This is how. So you free your back and gently free your shoulders and mid-exhale rotations, mid-spine, working on the mid-spine. Inhale, ekam dvena, inhale two, exhale two, inhale three, exhale three, inhale four, exhale four, inhale five, exhale five, inhale six, exhale six, inhale seven, exhale seven, inhale, you're in heaven, drop your arms, free your arms. Urdhvam meru chakrasanam adhau karishe. Now for upper spine, upper thoracic and cervical, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, T8, axial rotational direction. Inhale one, exhale one, inhale two, exhale two, inhale three, exhale three, inhale four, exhale four, Exhale 7. Feel your entire back. Inhale your arms up. Free your back. Exhale, drop your arms down. Adho Chakrasana Meru Karishyami. Having worked on axial rotational direction of entire spine. Now sagittal stretches superior, inferior, sagittal, frontal stretches, frontal plane, inhale, stretch of superior, inhale, stretch your arms up, heel up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exhale, bring your arms into front, free your shoulders, drop your arm, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, free your entire spine, top to down, adho katim chakrasana karishyami. Now gently, frontal plane, superior stretch, left side of the spine, left to proximal stretch, inhale, raise your heel up, your entire focus on the left side of the spine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, inhale, exhale, free your shoulders and drop your arm, free your arm. Gently, gently, free your back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, inhale, exhale, free your shoulder, frontal, proximal, angular, superior stretch of the spine, inhale up and lift your heel up, focus on entire right side of the spine, all the vertebrae, right plane fall in line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, exhale, bring your arms into front, free your shoulder, drop your arm, free your arm, drop your shoulder and free your weight, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, drop your shoulder. The frontal plane, stretch out the posterior spine to fall all vertebrae with respective curvatures of the spine, bends of the spine, correcting them, straightening them. Keep your hands into front, inhale, stretch your arms up behind, lift your heel up, and entire focus behind the spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, free your shoulders, drop your arm, front and back, move your arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gently, gently. Frontal plane and lateral, bend on to right side. Free your right leg, free your right leg, and push your left hip onto the left side. Keep your right hand over the right waist. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Exhale, leave it free. Watch left underarm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Exhale, bring your left arm down, free your shoulder, and free your arm, and free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stand on your right leg, push your right hip onto the right side, leave your left leg free, keep your left hand over left hip. Inhale, stretch your right arm up. Inhale, exhale, watch your right underarm, leave your arm free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, stretch. Inhale, stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, bring your arm down. Free your shoulders, free your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now again, right, bringing down, center of mass, close to the center of gravity. As the angle increases, your center of mass, and going down the position of center of mass, going close down to the center of gravity, the conversion of inertia, maximum conversion into acceleration happens. That's the reason you are taking the center of mass close to the center of gravity by widening the angle, by increasing the angle. Inhale, keep your right foot and facing the left arch, and keep your right hand and inferior hip below the hip into groin. Inhale, stretch your left arm up, watch your left underarm. Exhale, drop it free, feel the stretch onto the left side, leave your arm free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Drop your shoulder. Free your shoulder. Free your arm. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your right leg apart. Keep your left foot facing the arch. 2 feet away. Inhale. Free your back. Bring your left hand under the left hip into the groin. Watch your right hip first, then right. Watch your right shoulder. Inhale. Drop your right arm free. Feel the stretch onto the right side of the trunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Stretch your right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Bring your right arm down. Bring your feet upon. Free your back. Free your back. Free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop your shoulder. Free your arm. Athau vinyasau virabhadrasanam vichalam karishyami. Keep your right foot perpendicular to the left foot, facing the arch. Inhale. Observe this and bend your knee, adjust your knee and adjust your shoulder, your elbow, your toe, and keep them, and your left hip adjust, and then align yourself and position your right elbow here. Watch this, watch your left shoulder, watch your left shoulder and drop it free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Inhale. And bring your legs closer. Again, preparing is very important. And free your knee. Extended leg posture it is. That's the reason you need to prepare yourself. Freeing the legs, because there is always a tension on the anterior cruciate ligament when you are doing it. Though it is loose, the weight is taken by the leg, the other side, but still when you are bending on the right side, the center of mass is shifted onto the knee and passing through the line, passing through the heel and down to absorb the center of line, passing from the center of mass to the center of gravity. But there is a load on your impact load on the knee and crucial ligament. That's the reason why we need to free the crucial ligament by doing this. Now free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep your right foot away from the left foot and your feet at equidistant from center of mass line, passing from center of mass to the center of gravity. Observe your shoulder, observe your left elbow, observe your left knee, observe your toe. Inhale, exhale, observe your right elbow, observe your right shoulder, observe your heel. Inhale, bring your left elbow, watch your right shoulder. Inhale, drop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Extend the triangle. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, bring your arms down and turn your foot and free your knees. Bring your feet closer and free your knee. Free your gluteus, free your knee. Lifting your heel up in plantar flexion. Inhale. And the right plantar flexion. Lifting the heel up and freeing the knee up. And plantar flexion is a must because what you are doing is the heel takes the load. That's why the plantar flexion has to be compensated. And to free your ligaments, free your gastrocnemius, and to free your procleanus, and to free your hamstrings, and we must do this. Then spine, upper spine, and free your shoulders, and front to back, back to front, and front to back, back to front, and then all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop your shoulders, free your shoulders. Next one is the posture, so vinyasa, so keeping your right foot here, and we have already trained the mind, and so the focus here, inhale and going into the posture, observing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trunk straight, and first watch your left hand, then turn your neck right, then only the posture becomes right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Center of mass is in the center. Now shifting the center of mass to the left leg. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are shifting the frontal plane extensions. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, watch your left hand. Your trunk becomes straight. Watch it. And then right side. Shift again, bring the center of mass to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shifting the center of mass to the right. And entire posture in the same plane. That is frontal plane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lower lateral bend it is. The angle is increasing. Inhale, up. And gently free your shoulders again. Trunk, wash back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring your arms down. Free your shoulders. Turn your foot in. Free your knees. Bring your legs closer. Free your knee, your ligament, your tendon, your proclemus, your soleus, your calf, your gastrocnemius, your back hamstring, your quads, your gluteal muscles, your ductor and abductor, your piriformis and your sovers inferior. Now the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now freeing the shoulders and up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now going on to the left side of the vinyasa. And Dvitiyam Virabhadrasanam Karishyame. Inhale. Watch your right shoulder. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ensure your trunk is straight, center of mass shifted to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, shifting the center of mass to the right side. In the plane should not change, the same plane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Exhale. Another round if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn in your feet, free your knee, bring your legs closer and closer. Free your leg, free your muscles of entire leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Drop your shoulders. Free your shoulders. Free your arms, front and back. Inhale, exhale. Free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your arms. Now gently stand on your right leg. Keep your left leg here. Inhale, observe, push your right gluteus here like Krishna. And this posture, plane is important. And shift here, so your right hip here. Inhale, and your arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, exhale. Drop your arm, free your scapula, free your shoulders. Bring your legs here. And drop your shoulders, free your arms, front to back, back to front, and free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now stand on your left leg and keep your right leg crossing. And the left hip up little and right hip down in the same plane, frontal plane. Inhale, inhale, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, exhale, free your arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So free your arms, free your shoulders, free your legs, free your arms, and free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can do the balancing postures like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your legs, free your legs, and free your leg, and free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Stand on your left leg, free your right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your legs, free your legs, free your shoulders, free your arms, and free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And gently. Now standing on the right leg and taking the left leg here and holding it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhaling, exhaling, bring the leg down, freeing your leg, freeing your leg, freeing your legs, and freeing your shoulders, and freeing your arms, and freeing your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next one is the right leg, frontal, and anterior angular tree posture, holding it like this from front side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, exhale, drop your shoulder, drop your leg down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gently. And so using the right legs, left leg, and lifting the leg, and standing, sitting posture, and lifting it. Inhale and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, exhale, and bring your leg down. Free your legs and free your back. Mind relaxed, body relaxed, and center of line passing to the center of gravity, and on a single leg, conservation of energy, And as you remain close to the line, proximal to the center of line passing to the center of mass, freeing your leg. And now, and freeing your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now gently. So lifting your right leg up and holding it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, exhale. Bring your leg down. Free your knee, free your hip, free your ligaments, and gently free your left ligaments and your left muscles in the leg, free them, and free your shoulders, and free your arms, and go around, free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gently drop your shoulders, free your shoulders. Next is balancing postures we have done, and triangle posture, and the third Virabhadrasana warrior posture, freeing your trunk freely, inhaling and stretching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dropping your leg, free your leg, free your back, free your shoulders, free your arms. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is no whatsoever stretch. It is a balancing, the simple balancing, no strain anywhere. People try to stretch. No, it is just balancing. Like balance, this span, and when you balance, and the axis on which they balance, spans are there is no tension in that. Understand? That's very, very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. And free your trunk, free your arms. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring your leg down and free your back. Free your trunk. Free your legs, free your legs, free your legs. Inhale, free your shoulders, free your arms. Normalizing G resistance between every stretch of the balance. Every stretch, everything is a stretch, everything is a balance, and G resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Let's go down to the vinyasa. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and bring your knees down. Free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your shoulders. Free your neck. Gently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Elbow off dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cross your fingers. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring your right leg down. Lift your left leg. Drop it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And pushing your back. Inhale. Come to the front. Push your heel down to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pulling. So freeing your front and freeing your back. Lift your legs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring your legs down. Roll your seat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lift your legs. Cross your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale. Cross your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interchange. Cross your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Interchange your feet and cross your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Legs up in the center. Exhale. Bring your feet down and roll your seat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Legs in the center. Inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Feet onto left side, neck onto right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Feet onto the center. Chin onto the center. Inhale. Exhale. Feet onto the right side. Neck onto the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Feet on the center. Chin on the center. Inhale. And neck on the right side. Feet on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Center. Exhale. And left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Up. And bring your hand into the front. Free your shoulders. And free. Move your shoulders front and back. Gently front and back. And then bring your hands beside your chest. And move your shoulders up and down. Front and back, now up and down. Free your back, and now a strong anamana, pushing your seat back, up like this. Drop your feet down. Inhale, right side. Inhale, up. Exhale, left side. And gently inhale, up. Exhale, right side, neck onto the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Now, lower plank. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Lift your legs up. Inhale. Lower plank. Upper plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lower plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lift your legs, free your shoulders, free your back, up and down. Free your back, free your legs, roll your seat required. Lift your legs up once again. Inhale, up, lower plank. Inhale, upper plank. Exhale, lower plank. Exhale, down, lift your legs up and free your shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, left, right. 4, 5, 6, 7. And roll your seat. No tension whatsoever on your back. And free. Your back is free, your prawn is free. Then only blood pressure doesn't increase. Then your fat dissolves, adipose tissue, you are moving entire adipose tissue, and it frees, especially lower abdominal fat, visceral fat. Inhale, free your back. Inhale, next posture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift, lift, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you turn, it's for C1, C2. You are doing it. Inhale. Lift your left leg. Lift your right leg. Push your seat back. Push your seat back. Arms into front. Half down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your shoulders. Free your back. Free your back. Inhale. Exhale. Free your back. Free your shoulders. Free your back. Inhale, exhale. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring your left forearm down, left knee down. Lift your right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring your knees down. Free your seat and free your back. Inhale and free your shoulders. Free your shoulders. Gently free your back and free your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Down dog. Your hand at the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left leg. Lift your right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And
push your seat back, inhale, and come back, sit there, free your shoulders, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, free your shoulder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Utkata, asana, squat, compensation, tana, forward bend, inhale, up. And free your trunk, exhale, arms down, inhale, exhale. Now, we have done zero resistance and we have done medium resistance stretches, all stretches. Inhale, exhale, low resistance. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, like here. Exhale freely. Exhale, inhale. Free your shoulders, up and down. 2 manipulation, 2 vinyasas. Exhale, Utkata vinyasa. Inhale, up. Once again, exhale, just fly, float. Exhale, fall. Inhale, up. Exhale, drop. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, fly, float, and free your shoulders, and up and down. And your arms up, effortlessly try to do. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, free your shoulders, and free your shoulders. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Free your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Free your shoulders. Free your shoulders. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Free your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Fall. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And free your shoulders. Free your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale. Last round. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, relax. Inhale, exhale, inhale, free your shoulders, exhale, inhale. Now low resistance, low intensity to moving into medium resistance, medium intensity. First medium resistance, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Staying some time. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Staying in some time. Medium resistance. Exhale, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Now exhale. Inhale. 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 Last round. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now going down to zero resistance. Inhale. Exhale. Intensity, low intensity. Inhale. Zero resistance. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Free your body. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Inhale. exhale, inhale, 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 exhale, exhale, inhale, 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 exhale, inhale. Now your breath goes to 60 to 70%. Exhale, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, slowing down the breath in Rakshanakrama resistance. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, stay there. Exhale, normalizing the breath. Inhale. Once again. Exhale, normalizing the breath. Inhale, stay there. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, stay there. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Last one. Now breath is normalized almost. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, inhale, free your shoulders. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, drop your arms, free your arms, free your shoulders. Now, we can do intensity. What we have done, low intensity and medium resistance, low resistance, medium intensity, medium resistance. Making body lighter, improving your endurance performance. One inhalation, 3 forced exhalations makes your residual volume 0. Again, fill 6 liters. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your shoulder. Free your shoulder. Once again. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your shoulder. Once again, rotation, charging, vortex. Inhale. Exhale. Drop your shoulders. Just one breath, 2 breaths enough. Inhale. exhale. Inhale, exhale. Free your back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, this. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Once again, if you want to inhale, intercostal breathing, inhale. Hold the breath in the upper chest. Exhale. Free your scapula. Free your shoulders. Next. Front and back. Moving. Tibetan. Inviting the gods. I am chest upright. Float, don't jump. It's like with the breath. Breath makes your body lighter, then you're jumping, and that increases the density. Not jumping, but is flying. Understand? So lamas only fly, they don't jump on anyone. They only fly. Make your life lighter, not jumping, and make you feel heavy and broken. It's all about making lighter. Next one, this. Everything is yours. I am getting only from you. I am only, everything is yours. Nothing is mine. This body is not mine. This mind is not mine. This soul is not mine. This soul belongs to the Parabrahma. Nothing is mine. I am empty. There is nothing. I am empty. If I think full, I am egoistic. If I think I am empty, I am happy. Empty, everything can fill. Everyone can feel empty. Whatever fills, you feel happy. If you keep only empty, you are always happy. If you keep full, whatever is kept overflows. Nothing makes you happy. That's why the fundamental principle of staying happy is keep yourself empty. Anyone asks a drop, oh my God, you feel so good because you are empty. If already something is there, then you won't. It's a taste. It is a matter of not hunger. Keeping yourself completely empty, and whatever comes is a luxury. Otherwise, whatever comes, it is inferior only. That's why emptiness is egoless. Fullness is egoful. Understand the principle of the Tibetan empty is. Understand. It is all technology of making empty, not making full. You are full of knowledge, intellect, conditioning, everything. All your job is to let go, to make it empty. Chitta vritti nirodha, emptying out. The day you are completely empty, you are the most happy. Tadhadrashtu swarupa avastha, nothing is there, everything is empty. Empty is like akasha, expansive consciousness. Understand? Dissolved state, empty state. Free your shoulders, free your knees. Next is you must enjoy it, flying in the air, flying. The lightness in the body. Then your back gets freed. Back problem comes because you want to kick someone. If you want to fly, you want to jump, back problem is solved. That's the problem. Why back problem? Because so many backs we have broken. That's the reason. So many backs we have beaten. That's why if you want to have a strong back, strengthen others' back, give a helping hand, but don't beat back. Don't beat on the back. Don't go on once behind. Free shoulders. Principles are universal, applicable. Next, Tibetan walking, Gamana Yoga. A lama flying in the skies, he has nothing. That's why he is bindas. I am light, I don't have anything. I am light, I have everything, so full. Full, feeling heavy. For the reason you feel light because when you have nothing. Understand? Free your shoulders, free your shoulders, free your back. Philosophy, meditation in movement, contemplation in movement, contemplation in movement. The Tibetan is entirely contemplation in the movement, meditation in the movement, making feeling lighter while in the movement, anti-gravity, anti-matter. Feeling, free your shoulders, free your back. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You are able to fill means your intensity, your demand is matching the supply. Oxygen saturation, very, very important. Means your cardiac recovery rate is very good. Exhale. Making residual value 0. Filling. Exhale. Free your shoulders. So high intensity jumpings in Tibetan yoga we are avoiding because of the COVID period. Not good because you are depriving lungs of oxygen. Like this 3 months practice, then you can go even high intensity, you won't harm. Now inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, free your back, happily, half down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, child pose, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, inhale, elbow, elbow off down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, legs back, lie down, land in the front, lift your legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale, feet down, roll your seat, 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale, cross your leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, cross your legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, cross your legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, cross your legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, inhale up and free your legs, right to left, left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, inhale, center, exhale, drop, roll your seat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, free your arms, shoulders, front to back, 1, 2, 3, 4, free your shoulder, up and down, 1, 2, 3, 4, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, lighter, drop your legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, your back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, inhale and free your shoulders, inhale, free your back, gently, go to the front and roll your mat, free your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, free your limbs, left leg, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, drop your arms, bring your knees into front, raise your arms, exhale, drop your arms, inhale, exhale, take your right leg 45 degrees away, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale 3, exhale 3, inhale 4, exhale 4, inhale 5, exhale 5, inhale 6, Exhale 6. Inhale 7. Exhale 7. And free your arms, free your shoulders, and bring your legs in front. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Free your shoulders, drop your shoulders. Your mat to the front. Inhale. Stretch your legs in the front. Free your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Trikotasana. Trikota. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hand under the neck. 7. Neck 7 times. Arm to the front. Lifting your waist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bringing your seat. Taking your arms behind. Then rotating your neck. Freeing your neck. Bringing your arm into front. Trikotasana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Supine vinyasas. That's the first vinyasa. What we have done is reclined bridge posture. Exhale. Inhale. Second vinyasa. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The baby is moving in ananda, in happiness, swinging front and back, back to front, swinging. Inhale. Going back like this. See this. Happily. And freeing again back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plow. Plow. Legs always split. Inhale. Exhale. Navasana. Boat. Ship in the ocean. It goes like this. It moves like that. Swings like that. That's why we call Nava, a small boat. And when wave comes, it goes like this. When wave goes, it goes like this. Nava. Nava means small one. Nava. Realize it's like this. Going up like this. Coming up like this. Look at my back. It's like this. Oh my God, boat up. Oh my God, boat is like this. Watching. My legs are touching back or not? Plow. Not harming spine is the most important. Not raising your blood pressure is the most important. Your eyes not turning red is the most important. Freeing your shoulder. Ananda, happiness. Vinyasa, flow, 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 flow. Whatever you do in vinyasa, it is flow. Zero resistance. center of line moving in the line of center of gravity. That's called flow. Conservation of, absolute conservation of energy. When a swings, pendulum swings, absolute conservation of energy. When your body moving to and fro, absolute conservation of energy. Understand? Everything is to conserve, not to consume. The entire philosophy of the posture is what? Ananta samapatibhyam prayatna chaitanya. Total conservation. All your effort is to conserve, effortless. Conservation, effortless. When center of line, moving in the center of mass, moving in the center of gravity, and total conservation. This is that, a typical posture representing that. See that. Free your shoulders. Energy expenditure 0 when a boat is moving along with the wave. If you know how to sit, you also enjoy. If you don't know how to sit, you will fall down. Because boat is moving in line with the water, but you are not moving in line of water. You are not respecting the line of alignment. You are not with the flow. Then you jump out. And in fact, you also make your boat also to tilt. That's your fault. So you should know how to sit, how to ride, how to balance, how to respect the line of mass, to keep it in line of gravity. If you want to sit in boat, if you want to ride floating, if you want to skiing in the waters, so you have to ride. So that is, this is a big game, right? So free your shoulders. Surfing is a big game. Surfing is all about center of line, center of gravity, keeping it in line. And it's all about conservation. It is all about gravity, acceleration. You go down, when the wave comes, you go down, balance. When wave goes down, you extend, you expand. When wave comes up, you go down. When wave resides, you go up. It is not that when wave goes up, if you stand straight, you will fall down. Understand? When wave goes up, and he'll be like this. When wave goes down, he'll be like this. Understand? It is all about flow with the nature, flow with the ups and downs of the life. Understand? It is not, every surfer should learn how to flow with the ups and downs of the life, how to absorb. If that lesson he is not learning, it's called a game. It's called soldier training. If you understand the principles behind, if it brings transformation, it is a yoga. Understand? Everywhere you apply the science, understand the science beneath it, anumana, agama, pratyaksha, experiencing it to understand the science behind it, then that becomes a standard for you. Means nothing can shake you up. That's the pramana. Free your legs, free your back, lie down. So Navasana, I am explaining. So also Chakrasana, Sarvangasana, shoulder stand and all. We can do a lot of things, but not during the COVID period, doing something, developing a catch and thinking about the catch throughout the day. You should think lightness in your body when you do it. Isn't it? Free your shoulders, lie down and completely at rest. Free your shoulders. Gently raise your knees up, free your back, free your shoulders up and down. Keep your hands under the chest, move your shoulders up and down gently. And stretch your arms, of eyes closed. Stretch your arms behind. Free your neck. Inhale, exhale. Bring your arms into front, your eyes closed. Rub your palms, hug them to your eyes. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Amen. insha Allah. Hare Hare Om Tat Sat. Pratakala hasta darshana karishyami. Massage your face, clear roots of your eyes, look inside. Karagra vasate Lakshmi Karamadhye Saraswatim Karamula Durga. Hasta darshana karishyami. Open your eyes, massage your face, and hand under the chest, free your shoulders. Bring your arms into front, lift your shoulders, drop them. Come into the Trikotasana, free your shoulders. May you and your family and your friends, your relatives, stay protected, stay protected. Tomorrow is a Sunday, tomorrow is holiday, and relax, neat exercises, non-exercise, alternative thermogenesis, and do every activity totally relaxed on a weekend. So don't get excited, and so keep your TV, instruments, everything shut down. So clean everything in the house leisurely, not tensing. And so old days, keep moving and zero resistance, and your immunity is boosted, you are recovered. Do dharana, lying down, at least 3-4 times a day, 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, again evening. So that helps you. Free your shoulders. And Ramadan started. May Allah's blessings bestow upon you, and may that Prophet and the messenger of the Allah and conveyed everything righteous. And we are anyway fasting, so morning only fruit, afternoon lighter, evening lighter, and 16 hours, and night to afternoon. And our Muslim brothers, they fast throughout the day, staying indoors, not feeling thirsty. When you conserve energy, automatically you are hydrated. So as Patanjali says, no water is required. And so no water is required. When you sit in meditation, no water is required. And no hunger is no hunger. And no heat, no cold. So why it is said? Because when you sit, when you are meditating in zero resistance, and you won't even remember the time, space, and the daytime of the 12 hours just fly off. Morning 5 to evening 5, it just passes off. That's called a Ramzan. Ramzan means Ram, Dan, and giving up, giving up, giving up, becoming a Ram. So becoming conservation of energy, conservation of energy is all about Ramadan, 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 happy Ramadan. And namaste, namaste, namaste. సంధ్యాకాల ప్రాతకాల ఉదయకాల ఉషకాల ప్రణమాచ్యతే ప్రణమాచ్యతే ప్రణామ్ ప్రణామ్ ప్రణామ్.